Welcome to Country Girl with Kathy Jarvis, and today I am cleaning out the garden shed, getting it ready for this spring season, and also insulating it with foam insulation to try to keep as many insects and mice out. So first thing I did was take almost everything out of the shed, and then I went and put the foam insulation in. You can see it hanging out of the sides here. That's fine. I can come back here later on once it dries with a putty knife, not putty knife, but utility knife, and trim that off to make it look better. My main object is to organize it better and keep the wasp out. I had a bunch As you can tell, I had a bunch of mice and stuff in here at one point. Now I have a cat in here. And I wanted to try to get as much of the mice done. It doesn't look the neatest, but it's a garden shed. It doesn't have to be really super neat. This is what I used on the garden shed. It fills gaps and cracks, and it's a foam insulation. And it's very easy to use, but it's hard to use, if that makes any sense. You have to screw this hose straw-like thing on it. And if you don't get that screwed in completely, it'll pop out and you'll have a mess of this stuff over the place. It's quite sticky, but you can form it with your hands. Usually have a bucket of water or something, so not your hands, but gloves on. Have a bucket of water that you can rinse them off, and you can just kind of do it the way you want. I didn't use the water out there. I just didn't think about it. And also you can clean up any messes while they're still damp. But anyway, well, I did some research and I found that mice do not like this stuff. They don't want to chew in it because it doesn't have any nutritional value for them. So hopefully this will help keep the mice away from from being inside the garden shed. Like I said, it's not that hard to use, but you have to practice with it a little bit. So that's what I'm using. Took one can, the small can. This is a larger can. It took a smaller can to do that, and it was quite empty when I got through. All right, I got the garden shed done for the year. Got things put together that are I need to label them really. The shade cloth, the netting, the fabric and plastic, flower pots, fertilizer and odds and ends, tarps and insect covering, plastic, a bunch of carry the pots back and forth, more flower pots, sheets and stuff to cover plants in emergencies, all my tools lined up in the back. And over here I have my whisk can, which comes in and out, the crate that I use to carry vegetables back and forth, the little wagon that I use all the time, and of course the tiller and the other machines. So it's all clean. You'll notice if you look real close, you'll see where I filled in all the hose with the foam insulation. A little bit messy, but I prefer to have a little bit mess and not have the big wasp nest. I took 2 wasp nests out of here just today already. One in this corner and one in that corner back there. So hopefully I got the see a wasp trap there and the wasp trap there, just to hope that I don't get them. Also, I'm hoping that by putting this around the bottom that I can keep mice and possibly even snakes. I haven't seen any snakes in here, but I would not put it past it because the holes were big enough for them to get through. So I'm hoping that I keep the mice out of here and the wasp. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something about organizing. Try to organize things so that you can find them all in one spot. You know where all of your insect netting is. You know where all your plastic, your weed barriers at. You know where your shade cloths are at. You know where your tools are at. Actually, I don't have that many hand tools in here because each greenhouse has its own set of tools, so I don't have to walk back and forth. These are mainly the ones I use for major projects, and some of them are his tools that he's put out here. Okay, so now we're going to close up and lock it up. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless everybody. Bye.